In this section, we'll talk about some of the next steps you need to be taking, specifically if you are an international student. So we'll cover information about immigration documents, how health insurance works in Canada, and how to set up health insurance. Of course, if you have any questions whatsoever, you can always contact the International Student Services Office, either via email or their phone number as well. If you are not a Canadian citizen or a permanent resident of Canada, you need to obtain the appropriate immigration documentation to enter and leave Canada freely. Most international students will have to apply for either a temporary resident visa, that's a TRV, or an electronic travel authorization, that's an ETA, to enter Canada. And most of you are going to be completing an undergraduate degree at UVic. Therefore, you'll also need to apply for a study permit to remain in Canada for periods of longer than 6 months. For more information about immigration documents, we recommend that you visit the link that you're looking at on the screen, as it has a lot more information about immigration documents that you'll need as an international student. It's important to note that all UVic students are required to have comprehensive health coverage for the entire duration of their studies. If you didn't know, the cost of medical service in Canada is quite high for those students who do not have health insurance. So again, it's really important that you have proper coverage, because without proper coverage, you could be denied medical services or end up paying thousands of dollars each day simply for a hospital stay. When looking at primary health insurance, there's two main points that you need to keep in mind. Number one, there's GuardMe at UVic. All new international students are automatically enrolled and assessed, and they pay a fee of 265 Canadian dollars through their tuition account. This coverage begins on September 1st and it's valid for 4 months. This is very important as it covers basic medical expenses for the waiting period for the BC Medical Services Plan. That's the MSP. So international students who are staying in British Columbia for more than 6 months have to enroll in MSP as soon as you arrive in British Columbia. The coverage for your MSP will typically begin after a waiting period of approximately 3 months. This visual aid will hopefully paint a clearer picture as to how GuardMe will cover you for the beginning of your stay at UVic. So again, those first 4 months while you wait for your BC MSP to take place and essentially cover you for the remainder of your stay at UVic. All undergraduate students who are registered in at least 3 units of class are covered by the UVSS Extended Health and Dental Plan. The UVSS is a University of Victoria Student Society, and you can find a bit more information about what this plan covers at studentcare.ca. Again, it's really important to understand that the coverage that's offered by these plans does not replace primary health insurance. That is to say that without GuardMe at UVic or the BC MSP, you may not be able to access all the benefits that are associated with this extended health and dental insurance. So again, make sure to contact the International Student Services Office if you have any questions about health insurance, GuardMe at UVic, or immigration documents as well. Other things to keep in mind include on-campus housing. So if you haven't already done so, please know that you have until June 30th to apply for residence. And if you have any questions at all about accepting a room offer, fees and deadlines, please make sure to visit their website at the link that you're looking at on your screen. Generally, students will start getting room assignments at the beginning of June, so make sure to keep a close eye on your email in the following weeks, as you may be contacted by the Resident Services Office. For those of you who are coming from international destinations, early arrival might be available for you, and if you have any questions about setting this up, please email bookings@uvic.ca for more details. For those of you who are considering living off campus and are coming from international destinations, you may qualify for a homestay placement. It is available through the UVic English Language Center. However, you need to keep in mind that in order to qualify for this program, your first language must not be English. And otherwise, you can also find other sources for off-campus accommodation through housing.uvic.ca/off-campus. And for more information about off-campus housing specific to international students, you can always visit uvic.ca/intl-prep, and you can find more information about different options that may work for you. If you have any questions whatsoever about how to accept an offer for an award or confirming final scholarship amounts for any funds that you might have received, and of course knowing deadlines to apply for bursaries and work-study placements, please don't hesitate to contact our Student Awards and Financial Aid Office. You can find their information at uvic.ca/SAFA, that's SAFA. Finally, like we mentioned earlier in the presentation, academic advising will be a crucial support service that you can definitely reach out at this point. Please make sure to book an appointment with your academic advisor at your earliest convenience, as at this point it may take a while to see an advisor, so the earlier that you can book this appointment for, the better. If you are not currently in Canada or in British Columbia and can't make an appointment in person, don't worry about it. They do appointments over the phone or in Skype to help you again go through your program planning and make sure that you are taking the appropriate courses in your first year. Now for planning your arrival and move-in date to UVic, we're going to share some important dates for you to keep in mind. For international students who are wanting to move in a little earlier, Wednesday, August 29th is the earliest day for moving into residence, and Thursday, August 30th is the International Student Welcome. Even if you are, say, a dual citizen of the US and Canada, it might be really helpful for you to go to the International Student Welcome, as it will cover information around how to set up a bank account, a phone account, cover questions around health insurance, and maybe you won't have any questions, but potentially your family might. So it wouldn't be a bad idea for you to attend this and find out a bit more information that might be pertinent to your case. For all students, you can find all of these dates posted at uvic.ca/orientation. Move-in day for residents is on Sunday, September 2nd. And then from September 2nd to Monday, September 3rd, it'll be residence orientation. Then on Tuesday, September 4th, that's the new student welcome. For parents watching this, this might be a good day for you to fly back home or make travel arrangements back home, as the new student welcome is for students only. So if you are figuring out flight dates and you're wondering when to come back, I would recommend that the 4th of September would be the best date, as classes will start the following day on Wednesday, September 5th. For those of you who are transfer or mature students, there will be a meetup on Thursday, September 6th. So make sure to stop by and meet other students that are in that category as well. For international students arriving at UVic, first of all, welcome to Canada. After that, make sure to stop at the International Student Center. It's located in the University Center in room B272, so that'll be in the second floor. They're open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., or you can reach out to them prior to your arrival via email or phone number. But make sure that once you are here in person, you visit the International Student Center to pick up your welcome package with pertinent information about all the things we talked about, including immigration documents, health insurance, and so much more. Of course, we've given you lots of resources to connect with us, but you may also want to connect with other either current UVic students or future UVic students. So make sure to follow us on social media. If you're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or Snapchat, we're definitely there. So make sure to follow the handles that you're looking at in your screen right now. Otherwise, I highly recommend that you read about our students here at UVic via our blog. It's called My UVic Life. So this is where students post a little bit about their perspective about what it's like to be a student at UVic. So they'll give you tips on where to go for the best hikes, where to go for brunch over the weekend, what to pack for living in residence, and so much more. So make sure to read through their posts. Of course, comment with questions if you have any. And this would be a really great way for you to really start picturing yourself here at UVic. I really hope you have found this information really helpful in not just helping you program plan and register for courses, but also keeping in mind important dates and resources that will be available to you throughout your entire stay and your entire degree at UVic. But of course, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact us. We're happy to help, and we're very much looking forward to seeing you on campus very, very soon.